Hey everybody, welcome back to Tales of Aris. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. And before I start, I just want to say thank you for all that attend any of my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, so we're at the forest. Let's just, without a doubt, just go through it.
I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Yeah, speaking of keep looking, look what I found here. Some crystal mass. Or an inhibitor. Crystal. Close enough. Looks like it's all that's here. Okay, sorry. It's all that's here, right? Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's see. Cutscene? I think. Looks like the elevator's stuck. Damn it. What the heck did the Renans do to it? We're not getting it unless we find a way around it. Why don't we look around and see if there's anything useful? A wise idea. Perhaps we'll find another way down. Is that alright with you, Shion? Sure. I mean, should be fine. Okay, let's grab this. Peach gel. There's nothing here, it seems. Okay, that's nothing. Okay, good. There's a way to go down there, which is ideal. It's the only way to move, I guess. There's potatoes there. It's only one potato, really? Just seems like only one potato. Oh, there's something over there. I just saw it. It looks like another crystal of some sort. So copper chunk and astral ore. Astral ore will be useful to like just for certain. Oh gosh, am I dead?
Whew, what a rush.
Nope. Does this look like it can die for falling?
There.
I think. I'm just gonna keep descending. I don't know.
Guess I misread the landing.
There are enemies in the area. Okay, we got some more crystals. I think what I can do is just take these things on. Look at these Zoogles, man. Crystal Armadillo. Oh, I see it. I see it. Look at that, I just punched the thing so hard it just tapped over. Alright, so hopefully everyone's doing well. I did see like, I like to keep up with like sometimes gaming news, and it looks like there might be a possibility of like a Persona 5 Royale Arena. I never played the Persona 4 Arena, and I do have a copy of the Persona 5 Arena. Just a regular one. I know there's like one that's like a DLC included in it. Like I think it's like called something Max. So I'm gonna try it out eventually one day. The reason why obviously is because I'm playing this game. I'm playing also Persona 5 Royale. I'm actually done the game. What I have to do now is actually just get all the achievements. I didn't know that like after like completing the game I have to start over from the very beginning. And by that I mean like you have to keep some of your stuff that you got from the previous, but you don't keep your levels, so you have to reset from level 1 to level, you know, whatever, 99. Which is unfortunate because the last achievement I need to do is kill the Reaper. And for anyone who played the game, the Reaper is a really tough boss. An extremely tough boss actually to take on, because not only is it something that's not like easy to take down on your own, it's something that you need to like have really strong item. Well, the items I think are the best I have in slot right now in the game.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
But there's also like items such as what's it called? Sorry, not items. Just like I need to level up so I can get my guys a little stronger, so that you know they're not using like really bad items or not items, spells. So I need to get their persona stronger. Essentially, is what I'm saying. Like I already have one of the stronger personas. I could just like I'm skipping a lot of the dialogue now. Like I used to go through like all the dialogue from the previous game. Sorry, from the first time I played the game. So like it did take a long time. So this time it won't be like that. It's a lot faster. I'm a lot faster too. So we'll see how long it takes me to do this time. I don't think it's gonna take me too long because I know that I have beat it once. And beating it once, it's DLC. Like it's not DLC, but it's including a lot of more extra stuff in the game because it has the base game, which the base game alone is extremely long. But having the additional DLC, which I was never one to know much about it. Like I played the base game and I knew a lot about it, but the DLC added a lot of content to it, a lot of more time in the game, which doesn't take too long. But if you do like, if you're like me, you take your sweet time, you know, you don't skip much dialogue. I don't skip much dialogue at all. Like I rarely skip dialogue. What I do is essentially just like listen to it or like read it myself if it's not voice acted on top of it.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Linwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
There's gotta be something special here. Is there someone down here? I'll grab that too, 1 second. Collection of literature pertaining to astral arts. Okay. Is this armor? A lot of gold. Sure. What's this here? Collection of mementos. Was it for the Lord? So nothing crazy. It just seems like a little extra little thing here and there. But we did get a lot of gold, which I ain't really complaining at all. So let's check in here. Seems like there's only one thing here. It looks like the generator, the elevator, turn on the generator. Looks like we take the elevator after all. The elevator can now stop at the surface as well as B3 and B4. It looks like we can take it from here, I guess. B3, I guess, because B4 I think we can go to, but we need ground level is just up one. We're in B2 right now. Make sure we grab everything so we don't miss anything important, because I want to make sure I'm not going back without any items. In my opinion, and my opinion might be wrong, but in my opinion, when you're playing these games, you need to suck it up and take on some routes where even if you encounter more enemies, you just gotta bite the bullet. It's one thing to like play the game, but another thing is you need to take some extra time to really just go through it, even if it means you have to like spend an extra, like, let's say like 10 minutes going through like an area just to get an item. You know what I mean? Oh damn, looks pretty good actually. I actually want to take on this Earth Elemental guy, because this one's a little bit more pain in the butt to take on. And it's already like really weak. Well, weak in the sense, I think I mentioned, but weak in the sense that it has like less health. But it can be more annoying because it does have a lot of like, I think it has a lot more like sustainability with the moves. You know what I mean? I think I'm making sense here. I'm making sure I'm putting on work. Let's go over. Oh, I missed it. Sad. Come on. There we go. I won't miss it this time. Alright. A lot of items. We got 5 different items. This looks like a big one too. Scald crystal. Well, a lot of things came out of that. New item? Well, not new items, just gold. There are remnants of machinery with no longer clear purpose, long since active. So worth. I need to get new items anyways to really perform new, well, not to perform, to construct new items, and that items will help me in the long run, so it's best if I just go suck it up and go through. Oops.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being an... Forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menencia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
I actually want to say sorry. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press square, and I pretty much pressed R1. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a. I think it's a reflex. Because playing Persona, there's a lot of times where you have to press R1 to like just making sure you don't use the wrong spells on some certain Persona. So the shadows, I should say. So yeah. Anyway, so like yeah, I'm 1 achievements away from completing Persona 5 Royale and getting all the achievements, which I'm looking forward to because then I can start playing a new game. And besides this one, of course. But I think a new one I'm gonna play is like I have Persona 5 Strikers, which would definitely be my second choice. I mean the right game after what I have now, because it means that I can just like kind of go forward and seeing if I miss anything. Like if there's any additional like maybe context, because I'm pretty sure there'll be like other stuff I can look forward to while playing that to get my Persona craze. But if I play it, then it's over with, and then I won't be able to play anymore. You know what I mean? Like I think like if I play it, I won't be able to play any other Persona game, any Persona 5 game, because that's all I had played really. Which is a great game. Honestly, if you haven't played it, honestly do yourself a favor and play it. It's definitely gonna take a longer time to beat it, but the fact is, it's an amazing game. And if you're one that likes a lot of like story, play it. Definitely. But if you also like kind of like a little bit of romance in the game, I suggest playing it as well. I do play a lot of like those games that does require like a little bit of romance sections, which I always find that's sweet, you know, like it's not the main purpose of the game, but it adds something to it, you know. So definitely try it out if you think it's something up your alley. If you play like, if you even clicked on this video, I'm assuming you actually kind of enjoy those type of games. Okay, so we can move forward. There's gotta be something here.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
Alright. Again, I didn't want to ruin the dialogue. Protect ring.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
Assess suspicious nuclear gadgets, just big enough to encircle a person. Actually, might be actually a decent item for him. Let me see. I'm just checking something. What he has now, plus 15 attack. Give it to her. She is a tank after all, so maybe there might be a move that she gets to. I think it's like Synagel or like provoked, kind of like, you know, pushing the enemies to attack you instead of, you know, your group. Although I don't really have her as my main out there. I almost think I should. Like, I don't know who I replace it with, because Law is the one that breaks. Like, right now I need Law in this, and I need to... like, I don't necessarily need Shion in the fight right now. You know what I mean? So. Oh, don't get near that. You can fight this thing head on, although when it has the wind thing flying everywhere, I don't want to be near it. Let's go with him. This is not a bad ability, but I think I've seen better animations.
Done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used even if the above ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's
True.
why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
That was the show's gonna cut off their dialogue. Looks like generated the elevator. Yep. Activate that sucker. We can go a little further down, I think. So far, this has been complicated. I thought it'd be more complicated. B1. I definitely thought it'd be more complicated. We did face some enemies, but nothing serious, to be honest. Nothing actually worth being worried about. So, nonetheless, we just kept going down. I think it's B4. I think. Unless I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, I read it wrong. Okay. My bad. B1. Surprisingly enough, we can't even go to B2.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
There's multiple railings we can fall down to. But, like I said before, we observe every section we can before descending. And it looks like, I'll take care of those guys later. It looks like we can go here first. There's nothing, okay. There's nothing like, kind of hate these ones because these ones do require you to use abilities with law if you have it up or not. Let's get this going. It's actually a good one here because he knocks down quite a bit of them. I think this is actually a good time to use it. Think. You have a lot of CP still. Okay, we'll use him. Impact Cross is dead. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Why is that one glowing? Looks pissed. Okay, good. Another one's dead. Extended gate, shoot it. Oh, he's sleeping. Okay. I was wondering why he's not moving. Cool, thanks. Oh, they use this peach gel. Not a big deal, but I didn't want to use peach gels here. Like, I think peach gels are really smart to have, but like not to use it when it's like really close to death, you know? Mass devastation. I don't think I've seen that one yet. I think I've seen it once, maybe once.
I'm pretty lucky.
Okay, we're level 25 each and every person in the group at least. So we're pretty good. I think we're on par with these guys. Lizard Fin, an item we'll definitely be using, whether it's for a subquest or for an item for a weapon. And it seemed like that might be the case actually. So we can go here, and then there's multiple areas here. What the heck? We'll take this on obviously. We're level 27, so these things we're not on par just yet actually, unless these guys are are like the strongest level out of the group. I wasn't paying attention to the levels actually a while from now, but we can start paying attention and seeing where they are. Because I know that some of these are a little bit harder to kill. Because, well, I think they're just tanky. Okay, it's dead here. It's gonna get worked here. And then I'll just use our boost break here actually. It's no point in keeping it. Because this thing is like just by itself and we can just dump out more. And then it's dead now. A nice flaming swing. Not too bad. Not too shabby actually.
That's what I like to hear.
Cool. I don't know why I pressed this. It's not like anything changed. I know this is not the floor we have to be on. It's not the end all be all floor. Oh, it's annoying that these things are... God, there's so many of them. Let's shoot it. Interesting area to shoot it from. I shouldn't have... Okay, no, that's actually good. Never mind. It's dead, I think. These things are really annoying, though. Let me stop on his tracks. That's actually a good one. I don't know, like, with these guys, how, like... What's the best method to kill them, but I think... There we go. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get that off, but I got it. So that's good. I was kind of worried. I was actually worried I was gonna die too. I don't think there's enough CP. I'll add more. No, I won't use the CP. I'll use this instead, actually. There we go. I was kind of worried. I was like, wait, he's not using it. And I realized it was because he was in the middle of animations. Dead. And this is so dead. There we go. Okay. Because I was thinking about it. It was like usually at the end of when we're fighting like a boss, we have to sit. We get like a kind of like that healing well. So I didn't think too hard to. I didn't want to use it then, right? Better be a really good item here. Magical tunic. Okay, that's a good item.
Some decent equipment.
That is some decent equipment. Okay, we have to go with that. I think it's hers. No, I was wrong. Is it his? No. Oh, it's hers. Okay. Cool.
Anything that makes battles easier
Yep.
is okay by me.
It's our nose. One last stop over here of this section, and then we can go down one more, and then we should be good to go, I think. I'm not sure if there's anything else deep in there, but I don't think so. Go for the weakest. I didn't mean to use that one. Gosh, we're so low. I think unfortunately we have to use it. Unless, oh man, yeah. I'm gonna use the CP here. Where are we? I should have bought, more like, gels, but I think the merchant should be there, so I can spend money on that. Kind of annoyed they didn't bring it to begin with. And she looks actually so nice. She healed Law just before herself when she's pretty low herself. And if she dies, I think that she can do it. Keep forgetting that he has, oh my gosh. Okay, we're good. Oh wait, let me punch it. That's a good punch actually. Yeah, I don't know. I sometimes forget that we have that ability. And that's like a really good ability to use, especially during these times here in this game. Like we killed both of them. Hopefully there's no, like if there's like a well next flight or next floor down, I'll be really upset.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Alright. Got that chicken. Got some mobile mass chunks, etc. Orange gel, actually useful. Some sheets filled with the complex diagrams and symbols related to astral arts are strewn in them. Honestly, nothing crazy here. I thought it would be a little bit better. Kind of sad that there was nothing good here, but you know. So be it. I'm just going to go down this floor here and hopefully it's the right floor. I think they're all the same floors. It just seems like there's no enemies in this floor, so we'll take this. Look at that. I told you. I freaking told you. Did I take the wrong turn? Oh my god, did I take the wrong turn?
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
1 second. I guarantee you is here, but because of the fact that it has to be there. So I'm gonna go this way. I'm sure that's exactly where it is. I don't know. Why is someone golden? That's so weird. Okay. That's interesting actually. I was wondering why they were golden. Oh, that's a bad move. Yeah, I still got it off actually. Actually worked out well to my liking. Thought I used a new ability there for a second. I was wrong. It's a new ability here. Oh, these things are kind of strong. Dead. Alright, let's hopefully we don't have to go through the if we go up the elevator once, so hopefully we don't have to fight everything else again.
I think we're about to be real lucky.
Maybe. Maybe he noticed that there's an owl nearby. Jeez, there's 5 of them? Do we have Renwell's thing up? Okay. Alright. I don't know any better way to take these things on, so I'm just gonna work. Just go ham. Just use them all, really. Okay, that's one. I actually got it off somehow. 2. Come on. Kill it, kill it. Okay, broke it. That was actually really easy. We somehow got them before they got too complex with their abilities flying everywhere. Alright, seems like this is also like a dead end, but or something here that I never picked up before apparently. Red Verna. Better be a really good item for it to be by itself here. Alright, there's still more places to go before we can head up one more. There's one to the right and one to the left. Unless I've been to the left and I'm completely ridiculous. Okay, no, I haven't. Actually, I'm gonna go there last. I do not know if I have to go there. So we'll go here first. Unless I just did this and I'm feeling weird. No, I didn't. Okay. Horse meat? How come there's no enemies in here? It's like the first time there was no enemies in this area. Okay, I thought we... Do we have to turn this on? Oh, okay. I think I actually needed to turn that on to go up. Because this is the last floor, I'm assuming, right? Okay, there's a box full of wheat. Okay, there's one more area I can go to. I really hope, I'm not feeling stupid, I really hope that's not the floor that we had to go to. Because there's enemies here, actually. Like, thinking about it now, like, if there's enemies here, you don't necessarily fight enemies before the boss. From my understanding, you fight enemies, like, right at the end. When it's time to fight them, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense in my mind, okay? I didn't mean to do that. But we're putting in a lot of work right now. That kind of sucks. They're all so close together, so I want to just, like, go crazy with all the moves. Oh, does this take all of them? Does this hit all of them, I think? Oh, I dodged that so beautifully. I don't know about you. Okay, got it. Oh, okay. I was like, this is actually really good. Like, these guys are getting a little bit antsy on me. We gotta kill them before they get too insane on us. Did I hit both of that? Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Leave us alone. You freaking thing. Let's get a Celsius flurry. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Yeah, you are. We're all getting stronger. We got a lot of good items in that, too. Alright, there's an item here. So my theory was correct. Hard. Okay, whatever. Alright, sounds good. Looks like we cleared everything now. Kind of a pain in the butt, but we got it done. Alright, so what floor are we on? Let's just go to B3 again and then drop down because we're on B2. Essentially, we need to get to B2, but we have to drop down. Hopefully, I landed perfectly. I'm not sure which the right drop. I forgot. Is it this drop right here? Oh, there is something missing over there. I actually missed something here. I've been here before. Okay, I was wondering why it seems like everything has regenerated. It came back, but it's just because I went to this floor before. Oh, it's one floor up, I guess? I thought this is the right floor. Maybe I'm thinking of this wrong. So B4 is actually going up. Think. Okay, never mind. I'm feeling stupid. What? Is it B1 and we take the B2? Or B3 to get to B4? Yeah, okay, this is the right one. Is it this one? Or this one? It's this one. I only remember because of the rock.
Guess I misread the landing.
Okay, so before we get into that huge fight, whatever that will be, let's just use our stuff here. It might be smart if I actually use this. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, let's check down here. There's a lot of CP though. Restore stage when critical healths are dealt. Okay, let's just spend a lot in there. Why not? Increase mid-air damage. I almost don't care for that. It makes it easier to inflict on enemies. Shoot, I don't know. I have no clue what's the best. Sure, I don't remember her even using over limit this game yet. Yeah, I guess so. And then we'll just do one for everyone because I know that they're kind of limited. Increases damage count when using counter edge. Awaken. Sure. And for him, extend, increase longer. That's perfect. For her, let's get something cool going. Increase BG at the start of battle. Let's go for one more actually. Okay. And then let's grab this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually save. I'm going to continue with this game. This video, I should say. But I don't like going to a fight without saving. So, let's hope for the best here, right? I'll be shocked if we come here and there's no boss battle. I will take that before fighting though. Alright, because what I could have done is just completely, you know, stayed behind and just like leveled up like crazy before going, but we're here now and there has to be a reason. There was a killing session there, so.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand.
Rimmel's really strong, but she doesn't provide much like assistance in terms of stopping. Okay, let's go there.
Dan, did Baseball lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
I just got to do a lot more dodging here.
Until after we manage to finish this thing.
Be more aware when he yells at you too, because when he yells, it takes on loss so fast too. Let's go do the yell. Let's go yell.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Okay. Okay, we're good. I'm just making sure I plan this move out properly. Gotta use my ability smart here. Yeah, be smarter here. Still hits dopamine, even though I dodged it myself. Go back. Nope. Not gonna happen this time. Alright, go in, go in. I gotta make sure I don't accidentally jump in on him when he's yelling, because when he yells, that's when he does the most damage. Nope. Alright. Nope, here's yelling. Oh, come on. I thought I got it away from that. Stay still. Okay, good. Okay, that's good. Actually helps a little bit. I dodged that. I don't know about you guys, but you saw me move. Oh, man. Actually, don't worry, Shion. I got this. Actually, listen. Let me use the life bottle. Keep the CP. CP is a lot harder to get. Oh, man. Like, it just took on both of that one shot. Okay. Okay. We're good, we're good. We're still good? Okay, we're still good? I want to make sure I just don't get near when it's doing the ability. Here, I can do this, I think. I think this works here. Yeah, this works here. There we go, core break. I think we can get to the halfway mark here. Okay. A little bit better, a little bit better. I think it's a little bit faster here. And now it's down again. We just gotta put some work in. Yeah, it's really strong. Oh my gosh, this thing's actually mad. Super mad, this thing. Sorry for all the because I'm trying to just dodge as much as I can. Okay, you keep that thought. I'm gonna use a CP here because. There we go. I wasn't sure if I was getting landed actually. I kind of wish I landed on the smaller ones because this won't kill obviously with tectonic vision. You have to take these things out or they're gonna ruin us. I will use actually an item here that's gonna be used for all of us, except not just for one, but for all. I didn't want to use this, but like for the fact that we're kind of low on everything. Just use it all. Alright, gotta dodge. I forgot that. I keep forgetting that. The thing is, I'm not forgetting, it's just these things are not that easy to take on. When there's multiple out there at once, it's not that easy to like think that there's nothing there. I'm gonna give it to Law. Law has more health. Wait until that comes back up. Oh, come on, it was so close. Darn it. Let's just use a life bottle on Shion actually.
I hope this medicine works as promised. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
I'm not looking good here. Come on. I'll use a life bottle myself. I didn't, or an Alphin I should say, but I didn't like. I got one out. There's so many of them out there that they're just beasting and feasting us. Don't first aid me. Heal the other guys, man. Gotta heal the other homies. I forgot that you can't combine them. I'm gonna edit them out again here. I might as well use Kisara here for Law. And Dopamine is down, so just keep that like that. I don't mind if they focus their thoughts on one person, but like I need to like be. I didn't mean to use. I don't know why I keep hitting her button by accident. Oh come on! I think Shion has me here. You got me, Shion. You got me. Come on. Come on. We have another. No, we don't have any more life bottles. I'm not gonna use it in Rimwell. I'm gonna use the Dohamine. And then I'm gonna switch out again with Dohamine with Rinwell. I have an idea, I think. And then here I'm gonna use actually a heavy treat. Oh no, not a heavy treat. Is there something else I can have for all allies? Okay, screw it, heavy treat. Alright. Like my guys need to dodge, I can't do it for them. Like, how am I supposed to dodge that? Wait, this can be good actually. Come on, come on. I knew if I go back there, someone would have died. Let's give it to him. I was gonna say, yeah, what's gonna happen? Darn it. He's shooting it. Is there anything else I can use here? Another life bottle? No. Picanner bottle. Screw it, just use everything and anything, honestly. Yep, okay, good. Mystic Arcs. I never seen her Mystic Art. This is actually becoming one hell of a fight right now. For 973, I'll take it, honestly. Wait, it's not good actually. Our friends are dying left and right. Let's use this now before he loses it from dying. And let's use an item before we end up dying too, because this is getting ridiculous right now. Let's give it to Shion because he's coming after me like crazy right now.
Medicine working. It looks like we made a mess.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Excited. It's over.
He's getting there. He's getting there. I just gotta keep using items though on everyone. Oh gosh, gotta keep dodging.
I'm only getting.
Come on,
Take it. It's over.
gotta use my ability. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna use this on Kisara. Probably one of the crappier ones to use, but whatever. I'm using it on, I'm using everything. I'm not gonna mess this up.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Oh god. Everything. Everything. I'm not risking it. I'm just waiting for one of them to get their boost breakout, man. There we go. This might be it. Nope. I used the worst possible time because he was yelling at that time. Oh, come on. I kind of got lucky. Actually, no. Now he's coming in again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm holding my breath so badly here.
I'm only getting. Think again.
Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I am not ready for the Lord, man. The freaking thing will kill me so fast. Oh my gosh.
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap. Remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. That's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the crown contest, the new sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahna Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Okay, that's pretty intense, actually.
Who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking. Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
Oh my god, even he knows. Jeez. Alright, this better be like something insane. Okay, that wasn't something insane. I thought it would be something insane for me to walk here and get absolutely decimated by a freaking creature. That was actually probably one of the hardest fights. Besides, even a lord can't beat me. Sorry, a lord can beat me, but this thing alone is a beast. That boss actually took a lot out of me. What's the easiest way to get out of here? Look at the map. Clearly I need to get out of here. So, without further ado, let's just grab this item and just leave. I don't want to bother like looking everywhere else. I'm pretty low in every supply possible. I have like absolutely nothing to help me to move forward.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, she's hungry. I'm getting hungry myself, but it's pretty late, so maybe I will either hold off or maybe have a small meal before the end of the day. Gosh, what a fight. I actually need to like splurge everything on like any like gel or anything like that. I used almost everything in that fight. I almost, not even exaggerating. Okay, let's get out of here, really. I don't know, we're supposed to go back, return to Nias, yeah, so I guess here. I mean, we gotta use it, like, it almost feels like a wasted potential to actually use it. It seems so easy just to walk across, it's not that far, really.
Damn time. Took long enough.
But that's...
Right, I can't wait. Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadheim has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Alright guys, I will call it a video here actually. It's been one heck of a video for me, so I do appreciate you guys taking time to watch it, and if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe, leave a like and a comment. I do appreciate everyone, and until then, take care and I'll see you next time. Bye.